The pace of change in the workplace today is nowhere near what you would believe, whether it's on TV or newspapers or any media, really. I think we're in a situation where technology and the evolution around it, specifically AI, is far outpacing companies' abilities to implement that technology, and certainly for employees to embrace that technology to make a meaningful difference in their day-to-day. The Hayes Salary Guide is critical for you, whether you're a hiring manager or you're a candidate out there trying to get your next job. We've had the longest running and the largest salary guide in Canadian history. This is our newest edition, and given everything that's going on in the world with the rise in interest rate and the drop in job postings in most Canadian provinces, what you are worth or what you should pay is never been more critical. Currently in Canada, there is a slow bleed, I'd call it, in the workforce transformation. It's difficult to look at the media, whether it's TV or print these days, and see that AI is not replacing jobs. I'm happy to say in Canada, only less than 2% of jobs are currently being fully replaced by AI. Now, a lot of work is being supplemented, and that should include your job as well, because being able to use AI tools effectively is the key to your future. I mean, there's a lot of roles that are being really significantly impacted by AI. And I think if you looked at customer service or anyone who's in that sort of first level response, they're really being impacted. But if I had to go more broadly, I would say that the technology industry, and I mean functionally within a given company, are the ones that are being most impacted by AI. The statistic that stood out to me the most was that 45% of companies are still using free AI tools. The reason that's surprising is if it's free, you probably haven't been able to do a pen test or verify where exactly your data is going. So 45% of companies have employees right now that are giving their proprietary information to somebody. Do you know who that is? Because you probably don't. The roles to me that stand the best chance of being resilient against transformation or elimination of jobs due to AI are going to be those in skilled trades or construction. And I think I would expand that to include mining or oil and gas. The roles are largely going to be field-based and require unique movements and non-repetitive tasks. Organizations are trying to address talent gaps by using humans and AI. The problem we have right now is adoption or training of those AI tools within a company. But what we are starting to see is maybe there's a team of 20. If somebody resigns, maybe now there's 19, and they don't actually replace the role with AI, but they create a need for employees to know how to use the tools to make up for the work that that one person was doing. Despite the rise of AI in the recruitment process, it can't fully replace the human. And the number one reason I'm seeing that is ethical situations. We're seeing a huge rise in candidates that are cheating during the interview process. Many organizations, we saw most recently Google, are moving to at least a one in-person interview process. That's to validate, number one, the person you're interviewing is the actual person that's going to start, but then secondly, that person can think or answer problems on the spot without the use of an AI tool. To get better synergy between your human and your AI workforce, there's two things I think you need to focus on. Number one is proper change management. Bring the employees along on the journey and show them how this tool or these tools are going to benefit them. And then secondly, there's no motivation like desperation. Create scenarios where employees have to use the tools in order to complete the task or at least improve their productivity and hit a target. The number one risk that companies face when implementing AI is fear from their employees. A lot of people think AI is coming to replace their jobs. How will I pay my bills? You need to create an environment where you're telling employees what the roadmap is, and if they do need to worry about their roles, be honest and open up front. Other departments or other roles are watching, and if you lie to one group, you lose trust of the entire workforce. We have seen many organizations be influenced by tariffs, or at least the threat of tariffs, in their hiring decisions. It's mostly two reasons. One reason is that companies are starting to move jobs offshore or down to the US in order to avoid tariffs. The second is simply economic uncertainty. Until a deal is made, how can an executive make a decision about growing a workforce or starting a project? With the clarity coming within a month or two, we expect this to free up, but for right now, it is absolutely slowing the hiring process. The number one piece of advice that I could give to people who are trying to prepare for the future of work are use the AI tools available. They aren't going anywhere, so you have a choice of either being resistant or adopted. And the employees or the leaders that adopt these tools are the ones whose careers are going to keep moving in the right direction.